everyone, today I'm going to be filming my nursing home experience. When I worked in this particular home, it was a very difficult time in my life. I didn't really enjoy working there. It was a bit crazy but interesting at the same time. I learned a lot about the conditions that people had that I worked with, so let's get right into it. I worked in a 60-bed care home, which is quite big in the UK. Care homes are usually between like 15 and 30 bed. This was 60. It was huge. It had 3 floors. I worked permanent nights, and on the nights you only had 4 staff. When I first started working there, it wasn't full. It was, I think it had like 50 residents when I first started, like 45 to 50 residents. I remember on the top floor there were quite a few rooms that were empty, and actually on the middle floor, the only floor that was full was the ground floor when I first started. Yeah, but this home specialised in dementia, so it was a dementia and a residential home, so 2/3 were dementia, 1/3 residential. It was nuts. When I worked permanent nights, and oh my goodness, the night shifts were crazy. People think that nights, oh my god, everyone's asleep, it's so relaxed, you're not doing anything, so we're going to give you all these jobs to do at night, and if you're not doing them, the day staff are just going to decide they're going to have a go at you. That was so unrealistic in this place. I honestly was run off my feet like for the whole 12 hours. We used to work 12-hour shifts, 8 till 8. I was run off my feet the whole entire time. And people thought that because the top floor was residential, they were fine, they just used to sleep, whatever. They were demanding because they were like, well, I want tea, I want this, I need that. And you're like, you know, it's the middle of the night, like, you're not going to go to sleep, no. I remember the staff I worked with, I really did like the staff. Well, yeah, most of them I really did like. I had one manager that was absolutely amazing. And I had another one that was good, but sometimes they could help a little bit more. So there was 3 staff at night, 1 on each floor, and then the manager would float. And I remember like often the manager calling me on the portable phone. So every lounge had a phone, and then we all carried a portable phone so we could get each other, like, because if you have a person that needs 2 people to help them, you know, obviously you don't need to call someone to come and help you. So we all had like a portable phone we had to keep on us. And I remember, like, I'm sure one of the managers used to leave the phone on purpose, so you'd be ringing and you wouldn't have a clue where they were in the home, you'd have to go search for them. And I remember quite often that the manager would ring me and be like, you know your buzzer's ringing. I'm like, okay, I'm in with the patient right now. They have messed that, like, say the patient, like, basically I had to rewash them because, and change all their bedding and whatever. That takes like a good 20 minutes. You know, these are old people. It's not quick, like, yeah, let's just chuck you in the bathroom. No, you have to go at their pace. It's going to take a bit of a while. And they'd be ringing me, you know your buzzers are ringing. I'm like, okay, what do you expect me to do about it? I'm with another patient, I can't do anything about it. And they're like, yeah, well, can you not just go and answer them? No, because I've got this patient, like, on the toilet, like, maybe I'm taking them to the toilet, maybe I'm changing their bedding, like, maybe I'm changing their clothes. No, I can't. Can you go and answer it? And you'd be like, maybe. But then I'd get in trouble because, oh, the buzzers were ringing for over 20 minutes. I'd get in trouble for that. But I'm like, well, why didn't the manager come and help me? But there's so many times your buzzers are ringing. Can you go and answer your buzzers? If I've not answered them, you really should guess that I'm busy. Just take a wild guess. I'm not just sitting there chilling. Trust me. But I remember in this home we had to, like, at night, even even though we had people, we had people that were there to do the laundry, we still would have to do laundry at night. And I mean, not just a little bit, like sometimes we'd just completely run out of sheets in the whole entire home, and we'd have to be doing all the laundry throughout the night. You'd have to answer all your buzzers, you'd have to go and help other people on different floors, and there'd always be, the emergency buzzer was always going off. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was just nuts, that place was. It was actually crazy. And, you know, I learned a lot about myself working there. I learned a whole lot of stuff about myself. I realised how much I can take, how much pressure I can work under. But I would never go back. I would not go back. The staff turnover there was pretty high as well. They'd get new people and the new people would just leave because it was crazy. And there was actually a person that I heard worked there for a whole day and then left. I'd realised, I worked there for nearly a year, and after 3 weeks of being there I kind of realised it's not the place for me. But I stuck it out, which I'm proud of myself. I'll always be proud of myself for that, because I stuck it out, but I didn't enjoy it. I just kind of went and just went. I remember all the time on your days off, they'd always ring you. Even on the days you was working, they'd ring you. Especially when you're working nights, like, why are you ringing me at midday? You know I'm going to be asleep. They ring me and be like, oh, can you come and cover tonight? I'm like, I'm already in. Are ya? Yeah, I'm working tonight. And they're like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, well, you just rang me now at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, asking me to come in when I'm already in, and now I can't sleep, so thank you, and put the phone down. And they'd always ask you all the time to come in on your days off. But the day staff would never come in at night. Even though, like, at one point, all our night staff left. On nights, we used to sometimes be only on 3 people, which was 2 care assistants and the manager. So the manager actually had to run a floor, and it was so difficult. And I think on my shift, one of the care assistants actually left. So then we was left on 2 people on my shift, me and the manager. So then we had to start getting, so then people from the day staff had to come and cover the nights because we actually had no people. Then they'd be like, oh, why don't you come and cover days? I'm like, I did all the time. I used to always cover days until it just got too much and I just physically couldn't do it anymore. It was too much already working there. I used to do 3 nights on, it used to be 3 nights on, 3 nights off, 3 nights on, 3 nights off. So already working that, really you don't really get 3 days off on a night shift, you only really get 2. So it'd be like I have a whole 1 day off, then I've got to come back anyway. So why would I want to be here that much? So I couldn't physically work anymore. Like, you was doing the job of like 2 people anyway. When you was on nights, you was doing a job of like 2 people. And even that, I don't understand, like, we used to ask all the time, can we have more people on nights, have more people on nights? No, 4's enough, no, 4's enough. And then it was like, well, everyone's left, so you're going to have to put people on nights, you're going to have to. Now I remember when I left, oh my god, I was so happy when I handed in my notice. I was literally like jumping for joy. Everyone's like, oh my god, are you leaving, really? I'm like, yeah. I'm excited to go. Like, I can't wait. I actually cannot wait. And then when I left, I was like, oh, it was amazing. Don't get me wrong, like, I did have good times there, but it was just crazy. I've never worked in a place like that before. Ever. I've never worked in a place that was as, I don't know, it was just constantly busy. Like, you was having to run after patients and try and get them to stop stealing each other's clothes, and things you'd like stop them from peeing on other people's floors and stop them peeing in the corridors. And obviously it wasn't their fault, but it was just nuts to be doing all this and you literally one person on a floor looking after 23 people. It was awful. But now I'm happy in the job I have. I'm happy that I left that place. It was manic. But that was my nursing home experience. If you've ever worked in a nursing home or anything, please let me know in the comments. I love to know about other people's experience. I watch nursing home experience videos a lot because I really like to know how other people have experienced working in the healthcare field. Like and subscribe if you like it, and there'll be more videos coming. Bye!